Jana Duggar Wissmann is a public figure known for her association with the Duggar family, particularly from the reality TV show 19 Kids and Counting and its spin-off Counting On. She has become a subject of public fascination due to her role in the large Duggar family, as well as her more recent life after leaving the TV spotlight. As of now, she is married to her husband, Stephen Wissmann. The narrative surrounding Jana often involves discussions of her personality, her role within her family, and the transition to adulthood in a very public way. Below is an exploration of Jana Duggar Wissmann's journey, her life before and after marriage, and how she has navigated the challenges and public expectations. Early life and background. Jana Marie Duggar was born on January 12, 1990 in Tontitown, Arkansas, as the first daughter and the oldest of the 19 children in the Duggar family. Jana's parents, Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, are conservative Christians, and their large family became famous for their adherence to strict Christian values, modesty, and a lifestyle that emphasized homeschooling, strong family bonds, and gender roles. Jana, as the eldest daughter, was often tasked with many of the responsibilities that come with managing a large household. Growing up in such a large family meant that Jana had a significant role in the day-to-day operations of the Duggar home. From a young age, she took on the role of a caretaker for her younger siblings, helping with chores, cooking, and looking after the children. As a result, she often had little time for personal pursuits or socializing outside of the family. This responsibility gave Jana a very mature and reserved nature, which is often how she is portrayed in the media. Role within the Duggar family. On the 19 Kids and Counting show, viewers witnessed Jana's life as the eldest daughter in the Duggar family. Much of her time was dedicated to helping her parents manage the household and support her younger siblings. The family's way of life, characterized by conservative values and traditional gender roles, placed the responsibility of domestic duties on the older daughters, particularly Jana. Throughout the series, Jana was depicted as the helper in the family. While her brothers such as Josh and John David received more focus for their personal lives, Jana was often seen behind the scenes, taking care of her family's needs. This included preparing meals, helping with schoolwork, and assisting her mother with household management. While some of her siblings found partners or explored their futures, Jana was often portrayed as single, which became a point of interest for many viewers. This role of caretaker was integral to Jana's identity during the time the show aired. It showcased her sense of duty and her deep commitment to her family, but it also created tension regarding her personal aspirations and desires. Despite her obvious love for her family, many questioned what Jana wanted out of life outside of her role in the home. Some viewers speculated that she might be reluctant to pursue a personal life or career due to her sense of duty. Public expectations and criticism. Jana Duggar Wissmann's life has been shaped not only by her own choices but also by the public's expectations. As the oldest daughter in a family that became a national phenomenon, Jana was scrutinized by the public for her choices or lack thereof. Many fans and critics wondered why she remained unmarried for so long, especially as her younger sisters began marrying. Her image as the oldest daughter became associated with a sense of responsibility, duty, and even sacrifice, leading many to question if she ever had the chance to pursue her own desires. This public perception placed significant pressure on Jana, especially in the context of her family's conservative Christian values. In the Duggar household, marriage and motherhood are considered central to a woman's purpose, and for Jana to remain single while her siblings married often led to negative commentary. Some felt that her prolonged single status was either a personal choice or a result of her being too focused on helping others. For years, Jana's love life was one of the most talked about aspects of her life. In interviews and on the show, her family would occasionally hint that she might be interested in a courtship or that a potential suitor was on the horizon. However, these moments were rare, and the lack of a steady relationship in her life became a narrative thread that fans kept following. Marriage to Stephen Wissmann. Jana's life took a turn in 2021 when she married Stephen Wissmann, an aeronautical engineer. The couple had known each other for a while, as the Wissmann family is also part of the Duggar family's community. Steven is from a similar conservative Christian background, which made him a compatible partner for Jana in her family's eyes. The couple announced their engagement in 2021, and they married shortly afterward. This marriage marked a significant shift in Jana's life and narrative. For many fans, it was a much-anticipated moment, as it seemed to signify that Jana had found a partner and was ready to step into the role of wife and eventually, possibly mother. This change also allowed her to step out of the more public role she had been given in the Duggar family, moving away from the reality TV spotlight. Since their marriage, Jana and Steven have kept a relatively low profile. Unlike some of her siblings who continue to share details about their families and personal lives, Jana and Steven have been more private, with only occasional glimpses into their life shared on social media. This shift has allowed Jana to reclaim some semblance of privacy, a luxury that she didn't have while in the public eye during her time on the show. Personal growth and changing identity. Jana's transition from the family's oldest daughter to a married woman has been a deeply personal one, marked by her ability to redefine her role both within her family and in the public eye. Much of Jana's identity had been formed by her contributions to the Duggar family, and her marriage to Steven has offered her an opportunity to forge her own path and explore new aspects of her life. Though public pressure remained high throughout her time in the spotlight, Jana appeared to find peace with her choices. As the oldest daughter in a family where marriage and motherhood were often seen as paramount, Jana's delayed entry into these areas of life became an example of someone who might not have been in a rush to conform to societal or familial expectations. Jana's role has also changed in the sense that she no longer has to carry the full weight of the family's expectations. Her siblings, particularly her younger sisters, have taken on more active roles in the family, allowing Jana to experience a life beyond constant caretaking and domestic duties. She has been able to express herself more, showcasing her love for gardening, crafting, and family activities. Jana Duggar Wissmann's story is one of personal growth and redefining a role that had long been shaped by external forces. From her early years as the eldest daughter tasked with maintaining a household to her marriage and the beginning of her next chapter, Jana's life has been full of public scrutiny, expectations, and personal choices. She has navigated these pressures with grace, carving out a path that is distinctly her own. Her marriage to Steven Wissmann symbolizes a new phase in her life, one where she is able to leave behind the expectations that defined her earlier years and explore her future as a wife and, potentially, a mother. Though the public will always have an interest in the Duggar family, Jana's journey is a testament to the complexity of identity, the challenge of balancing personal desires with familial duty, and the power of finding one's own voice amidst external pressures.